Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be learning about complementary and supplementary angles. So without further ado, let's head on straight into this video. So we all know what a right angle is. It's simply 90 degrees, and we can represent it with this box. And if we were to have a vertical line, well, that is 180 degrees. Now this relates to our lesson. And this is, by the way, this is a horizontal line. And this relates to our lesson about complementary and supplementary angles. Now you might be wondering, how does this relate? This makes no sense. But complementary angles, they both, when added, let's say angle B and angle E, when added, they will equal 90 degrees. They will equal a right angle. So a complementary angle, or complementary angles, add to 90 degrees. And then also supplementary angles are a bit different, but have the same kind of general concept. With supplementary angles, the two angles, instead of adding to 90 degrees, let's say angle X and angle Y, instead of adding to 90 degrees, they add to 180 degrees. So this is what a supplementary angle is. And you can kind of remember this. Okay, S comes later in the alphabet, which means it's a bigger kind of angle. So then it's 180. You can think of your own way to memorize it, but that's kind of how I remember it. Complementary comes before in the alphabet. 90 comes before when counting numbers. So complementary and 90, and then supplementary and 180. You can remember it however you'd like, but this is just a way that you can use if you're struggling to find your own way to remember it. Complementary angles and supplementary angles can help us when we're trying to find missing angles. So let's say we have 30 degrees and we're trying to find this other angle, but we know both of them, when added, are 90 degrees. Well, we can simply say 90 minus one of the angles equals the other angle. So this really helps us when we're trying to find missing angles, because we know, okay, they add to this, so we need to subtract this in order to get this. So you kind of get the idea. And here it's 60 degrees if the missing one is 30. And we can do the same with supplementary angles. If, let's say we have this one, it's 126 degrees. How about this angle right here? Well, instead of 90 degrees, we will take 180, subtract 126, and receive what that other angle is. And we know that it will equal 180 because it says that they are supplementary angles. So when we subtract 180 and 126, we'll get 54. And 54 degrees is is the missing angle. Now I want to do another problem with you all as well with complementary and supplementary angles. So let's say we have two complementary angles and two supplementary angles, just like these two. And we are given one of them for each. So for the complementary angles, we are given that one is 45, and then for the supplementary, we are given one is 90. Well, so for the supplementary, they will add to 180. So we subtract 90, and then we'll get 90. And then 90 minus 45 for the complementary ones, we'll get 45. So you see what I did? 45 is 90 divided by 2, and 90 is 180 divided by 2. So if you're ever wondering, oh, what's that, you can easily look at that. So 45 degrees times 2 is equal to 90. And so now you all are going to do practice problems all by yourselves, because I think it's a basic lesson. So we have 30 degrees and 60 degrees. When added, are they complementary or supplementary? And how about 32 and 148? When they're added, are they complementary or supplementary? And then you all are going to do just like how we did in the other problems, try and classify one of the angles in each of these. As you can see, the one on your left is complementary, the one on your right is supplementary, and you're given one of the angles. You will have 2 minutes. Did you do it? Let's check if you got the correct answers. So the first two are complementary, and we know this because the 2 add to 90, and the second two are supplementary, and we know this because they add to 180. And when two angles add to 90, they are complementary, and when they add to 180, they're supplementary. Now for these two set of problems, so to find the missing one, we just subtract, for the first one, 90 minus 26, which is 64, because we know that they are complementary. And then the second ones, we know they're supplementary because we were given that in the beginning as well. So we'll do 180 minus 109, which is 71 degrees. And those are our missing angles. Congrats, you made it to the end of this video. Whether it's you needed help with this concept, you wanted some extra practice, or you just wanted to review, I hope you learned something or got some extra practice in. It'd mean the world to me if you subscribed and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It just tells me if I need to change anything. And if you have any suggestions for any of my videos, remember you can always comment on my discussion page. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Bye!